Yep, well, good evening. Appreciate you guys waiting around. Certainly not the result we wanted. And, felt good coming in. Felt like we had a good week of practice, good preparation, and really big goal, trying to win our third in a row. But credit to them, they earned the victory tonight. Found ourselves in some poor third down situations and didn't convert them when we did. And certainly a big turnover early with an interception for a touchdown, and didn't capitalize on the turnovers that we forced on them. Got down there, had a field goal miss, and then went 3 and out after the other turnover. But that being said, questions?
James Kirby with the Oregonian. Mario, much of the hours leading up to the game was spent on reports regarding your future. Do you intend to sign a contract extension at Oregon, or will you accept the Miami job if offered?
Yeah, I don't know what when you say someone's offered, I haven't talked to anybody. So let's not create narratives, okay, as we sit here in this press conference. So Oregon is working on some stuff for me, and that's what I have right now. And that's the extent of that conversation.
Matt Preem, 24/7 Sports. Mario, what do you say to the fans and the people that support this program, though, when there's uncertainty of your future in 2022?
I would say that if there's anything to report, I'd report it. I always have. I think over the years, maybe because certain things are some things are actually put out there or not. Every year, our entire staff, whether it's behind the scenes, whether it's public or not, we've always had different people come for our people, including myself. How the media treats it and how they choose to posture it, I have no control over. And certainly, again, like I just mentioned before, that's the extent of it.
Mario Cristobal, 247 Sports, but these reports are out there. The players might have seen them. Such a flat effort. Do you think it could they be distracted by seeing that
I
stuff?
don't know what to tell you. I could tell you this: if I had any plans, if I had a decision to make, or if I had something to report, I would, and I wouldn't keep it one or the other. Okay? Do I expect people to come at me? Yeah, I do. It happens every single year. Is there anything else to report besides that? There's nothing else to report besides that. If there is, or when there ever is, if there ever is, I'll make sure to get it to you as fast as I can.
Tyson Alger, the I-5 corridor. Would you listen to people if they came at you?
Well, guys, I'm not going to get into hypotheticals. All right? We just finished off a game that we played and coached very poorly in. And I think I understand you have a job to do. I feel like we're going in circles with the same answers, and you're going to get the same response. So,
Mario, was there ever a consideration to make a change at quarterback during this game?
we weren't playing well as an offense, but it's still, we went in there thinking a certain game plan would give us the best chance, and that's what we went with. So we stuck with that decision.
In light of these two losses, does your mindset, does your outlook in terms of the trajectory in the program and the ability to compete for national championships, is that swayed in any way in light of the last 3 weeks?
No, it's just certainly disappointing. Disappointing ourselves as a staff, as a team. Found a way to win 10 games despite a lot of injuries. Had some really bright moments. Got one of the best road victories in the country this year. And then had a couple disappointing losses, but ended up with 10 wins on the season, ended up winning the North Division, and gave ourselves an opportunity to win our third straight Pac-12 championship, but we didn't get it done. But the other team earned it, and I want to emphasize that. And I think football deserves that type of credit when it's earned, and they earned it. And so congratulations to them.
You've always talked about the importance of recruiting. You have 2 weekends to go until signing day. I'm sure a lot of those guys committed to this class have questions. Where do you go personally the next 2 weeks for recruiting before signing day?
All our prospects, all our commitments, all of our targets, and always handle everything straight up like we always do.
How do you explain, these are two of, I think, your 3 worst losses since you've been here in 2 weeks to the same team. Is it just a bad matchup? I mean, how do you explain such flat showings?
They won their matchups, They won their matchups both from a coaching standpoint and from an execution standpoint. They did a better job than we did. There's no excuse to make. In terms of explanation, the actual scheme you know, the more you look at the film, you gotta study it. When was inside zone successful? When wasn't it? Why we got ourselves in 3rd and 8 plus again, you know, and we were, I think, 1 for 9 at one point in time in the game on 3rd down, and that was the recipe for a bad night. That was something that we really poured a lot of time into to put ourselves in a good 3rd down situations by having more efficient 1st and 2nd down plays. And we thought we had schemed it up well. A couple penalties hurt us as well, an errant snap in the second half as well after going down there and scoring on our first drive. You know, they played well. We certainly hurt ourselves as well. But the recipe to change the result of this game was to do better on 1st and 2nd down. And we didn't. And we attacked it a couple different ways. We felt we had some good adjustments, but they weren't good enough.
Digest.
Okay. Thank you.